Whew, I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling the love. I saw some video recently, and they're going on about grunge, the best grunge band, but they failed to include limited gatefold edition of 2000. Unfortunately, I did put the poster on the wall, and it's gone. God's balls. Oh man, greatest album of all time. That comes and goes. Today I'm feeling the love. God's Balls is the greatest album of all time. Side 1, called Judas. Behemoth, Pork Chop. Helot, Tuna Car. Sex God Missy, Lumberjack Mix. Side 2, Jesus, Cyanide Bath. Boiler Room. Satan's Chains. Hollow Man, and Nipple Belt. Oh Christ, what an album. Steve Weed, bongos and washboard, vocal stylings. Kurt Danielson, wash tub, Homlight harmonica vocal stylings. Gary Thorstensen, dobro, lead banjo, mandolin, vocal stylings. Tad Doyle, banjo, barking, and 50-pound sledgehammer. That sums it up. Absolutely sums it up. 1989 Sub Pop. Awesome album. I swear to God. If there's any, example of where vinyl kills the CD, this one is the truth. Awesome. Awesome, unbelievably great debut album. The follow-up, just as good. I love Tad. And his follow-up band, Hog Molly, and later on, the Brothers of the Cloth. The wonderful Salt Lick. Jeez, what a band. Heavy as hell. Like, man, this band is heavy, but they have the swing. It's like almost a jazz swing to the whole thing. It's like, oh man, God, I love this band so much. Okay. Tad, Salt Lick, Sub Pop. Side A, Axe to Grind, High on the Hog. Wood Goblins. Side 2, Hibernation, Glue Machine, and Potlatch. Steve Weed drums, Kurt Danielson bass vocals, Gary Thorstensen guitar, Tad Doyle vocals and guitar. They dropped the dobro, the sledgehammers, and yeah, but it's still good, still good. Yes, it's good. Beer bongs, John Spencer. Oh dear. Global Cold Cocking, Chris Novoselic out of that Ponzi band, what are they called? Nirvana. Fuck it. Okay. And here's the one of my beloved 12-inch 45s. Christ, I wish I'd kept them all. I had a terrible gambling problem and I sold off most of my really good shit. But this is the wonderful Charles Burns, not Charles Burns, Peter Bagg, 1989. There's Tad and his machine. There's the mighty Tad Doyle. Genius. This guy's a genius. Fuck Paul McCartney. He's a cunt. This guy's a fucking genius. Truly. If you don't get it, you'll never get it. If you get it, you know I'm telling the truth. Wood Goblins backed with Cooking with Gas plus Daisy. What more could you ask for? This is an Australian Glitterhouse sub-lease off Sub Pop. Beautiful, beautiful. This is there. I have others on CD, but this one is quite collectible. Actually, this is the this is where they went commercial after Salt Week. This is the third album, 8-Way Santa. Great cover, but it's highly collectible because it was removed almost immediately because these two creepy, crawly, hippie-looking things became born-again Christians and saw this album somehow in a shop and got the shits, and it was removed. Oh my God, this band should have been huge. Should have been huge. And this is the wonderful Waterfront Records from Sydney, Australia, on coloured vinyl. Bought this when it came out. This would have been, can't read it. It'd be 89. 91 actually. Yeah, Waterfront. My favourite record shop in Sydney in the late 80s, early 90s. Yes, coloured vinyl, band cover or removed or whatever you want to call it. What more could you ask for? This album is unbelievably, it's still heavy as swings like hell. You know, the bass on this, but it's almost like their Revolver or something. You know, side one, Jinx, Giant Killer, Wired God, Delinquent, Hedgehog, Flame Tavern, and Crash Truck. Christ, I love that. Side two, Stumbling Man, Jack Pepsi. Woof. I've got the band or, you know, rare copy of the CD single actually of that. Candy. That's like it's like the Monkees if they were the Manson family with, you know, some good musical chops, you know, jazzy inclinations. 3D Witch Hunt, Crane's Cafe, and Plague Years. Recorded in Madison, Wisconsin. Can you believe that? Produced by Butch Vig. Oh, man. I'm getting all... Oh. If I could still get it up, I'd be getting it up, I can tell you now. Great, great, great band, Tad.